Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And stepping in, Ricky Henderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
First offering. In there, 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. And now here is Bernie Williams. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runner's on his way to 3rd. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to 3rd because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. Jeter stands at third with one gone in the inning. Got him.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cecil Fielder is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. The 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Mike Messina gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So now into the box is Marcus Wilson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes a left fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 48 driven in. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 26 home runs and 60 runs batted in. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in will be Jose Canseco. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. Actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 6.
So stepping in is Tim Raines. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Throw over to first, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7. The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Into the box, Alfonso Soriano, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
A ball and a strike.
1-0.
Little chopper back to the mound. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The catcher,
Check on first by Sale. Don't want to forget about it. So now to the plate, Jorge Posada. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-1 offering. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
So he got him swinging. Xander Bogaerts becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Hunter Renfroe is on deck. Struck him out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup.
The right
back
fielder.
to back to back.
Hunter
He's looking really sharp right now.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Alan Trammell.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Check on first by Sale, and a dive, but he's back. First offering. Ricky Henderson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And the runner back easily. Trammell on at first, nobody out. Well, 1-1. Now a move over to first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 3-1. fouled away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Derek Jeter swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping in once again is Bernie Williams. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Third inning, no score to this point. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Renfroe is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. First delivery to him.
For the Red Sox,
Bobby Dahlbeck is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
batting in.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Michael Chavis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. A dozen home runs, and the RBI count at 35. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
And now Marcus Wilson. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way, and it's fouled away. Dahlbeck is off of first with 2 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Cecil Fielder. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Jose Canseco. He collected a base hit his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And he misses there, 1 and 2. From the stretch.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. This is on the ground over to first. Gonzalez for 1. On to first. A double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tim Raines, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Gonzalez.
And there's ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Called strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
High in the air down the right field line. Raines is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, J.D.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 2.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. Now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Just hung in there on that one.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Swing and a liner. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Definitely not the way he was looking to start this inning, Dan.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
In now, Ricky Henderson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Dahlbeck trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Posada over at second. Tremmel on at first with nobody out. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This is flared out towards second. That's in there. Base hit. no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The center fielder.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Martinez to the track, and it bangs off the monster. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third.
Now back, the first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Now to bat, Jose Canseco. Here's the first pitch. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Count still at 1-2. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Wilson finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Posada recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Well, it's
The
still
right
early,
fielder,
but it's
number
also
10,
worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Hunter Renfroe is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
2 balls and a strike now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs and 41 RBIs. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
0-1 the count. Lifted down the line in left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 3-1 ball game. Matt Andriese takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate is Tim Raines. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 2-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 19th home run for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Now back, catcher, Jorge.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada in the air down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. But he can't get there. It's over his head. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly.
Now batting.
Don Mattingly will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. First pitch of the AB now. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Posada takes his lead at third with one away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Derek Jeter is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 6-1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie.
Marcus Walden takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
To the plate now, Bernie Williams. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cecil Fielder. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 1. Striding in for Boston, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
First offering, skied into very shallow right.
Wilson.
Raines will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Up next, Marwin Gonzalez. And now the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. 7th inning ready to roll. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jose Canseco. First delivery to him.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Wilson is right there, 1 down. So the next to bat will be Tim Raines as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now that.
Ready to take his hacks again. Alfonso Soriano blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So here's Xander Bogaerts now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Xander Bogaerts.
Now the 1-0.
is a sinker that misses for a ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Christian Vasquez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
10.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hunter Renfroe comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Bobby.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 2. Austin Bryce has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So here is Jorge Posada, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, the third baseman.
Next to hit. Alan Trammell flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, that's it.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at Gonzalez. He goes to first. Got him. Don Mattingly will bat next. Now here's the first offering. This is back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Marcus Wilson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Next up for the Red Sox, Marwin Gonzalez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Matt Barnes.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Derek Jeter is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch. So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hard hit ball to short. Gonzalez is up with it. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
Up. Next to the Yankees, the first baseman, Martínez.
He's set and the pitch. Tino Martinez is at the plate here. Bouncer to the left side. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 2.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Raines is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, the catcher.
So next to hit is Christian Vasquez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you
10.
kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and that one is gone.
All right, here we go, making things in.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ramiro Mendoza takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
6-4 the outcome today. The New York Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Mussina earns win number 15 on the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs